Welcome to the Trackstaa'S 2020 Running Awards. We're going to get straight into it because I don't want to waste any of your time. I'm sure you've all got plenty of other things to do on New Year's Eve. Our first award is Male Athlete of the Year, and it might not come as a surprise. That's actually Joshua Cheptegei. 2 world records, one in the 5k, one in the 10k. Records people probably never thought weren't going to get beaten for many, many years, and he just absolutely smashed them. Female Athlete of the Year goes to Faith Kipyegon. She's undefeated this year. Female Athlete of the Year goes to Faith Kipyegon. She is undefeated this year and has ran crazy fast times in 800s, 1000 metres and 1500 metres, as well as posting the amazing video of herself and Kipchoge, as well as other Kenyan athletes dancing. It's a tricky one, but the Male Performance of the Year goes to Jacob Kiplimo for his World Half Marathon performance. One, because he's 19 years old, and also the fact that he was doing track races all summer and then decided to come out of nowhere and beat the likes of Joshua Cheptegei, and also the person who's just broke the half marathon world record. The Women's Performance of the Year goes to Gidai, and that is for her 5,000 metre world record. I really didn't expect this to happen, and she didn't just beat it, she absolutely obliterated it. She's currently stuck in Ethiopia because of the civil war, and that's why she hasn't been racing. Hopefully we can see her in 2021 racing again. Male Breakthrough of the Year goes to Stewie McSwain. I'm pretty sure every race he's done has been an Australian record, and as well how dominant he's been on the Diamond League circuit, and the fact that he just ran a 350 mile 2 days ago in Australia sort of puts the cherry on the top. I'm excited to see what happens in 2021 for Stewie. Female Breakthrough Athlete of the Year goes to Jemma Reekie. Not only has she had an amazing season around Europe, she's also got the European indoor record for the 800, as well as also breaking the British record in the 1500. Very fast times, and I'm actually putting her favourite to win the 800 in Tokyo. The event of the year has to be the Monaco Diamond League, purely because it was the first event with fans in of the year, as well as the fact that we got to see Joshua Cheptegei break the 5,000 metre world record, and Jakob Ingebrigtsen get the European record in the 1500 metres, as well as great performances from the likes of Carsten Walholm, Timothy Chariot, Mondo Duplantis, and Faith Kipyegon. Without a shadow of a doubt, the worst event of the year was the Inspiration Games, and specifically Noah Lyles' 185 metres world record. For a second, everyone thought he'd broken the 200 metre world record, and it turns out he'd have started from the wrong place, and for that has to be the worst event of the year. Honourable mention to the Big Friendly hosted by the Oregon Track Club, Pete Julian's group and Brooks Beast, and also the Bauman Track Club events, what went on, because I feel like they really sort of showed what can happen when you can't really have these big meets in America. So on to the social media awards. The first one is YouTuber of the Year, and that has been given to Total Running Productions. Countless times this year, pretty much every day almost, or at least a few times a week, they've uploaded high quality content. On to the Creator of the Year, that has to be none other than Ben Crawford. Came onto the scene with YouTube content. Obviously, he's the man behind the camera most of the time, and started to come forth and actually show himself on camera as well. Really showing like high level athletics at a collegiate level, as well as he's now starting to produce a magazine, and also he has filmed countless podcasts with us and also other people out there. So yeah, he has to be the Creator of the Year, and going into 2021, he's probably going to be the most promising creator.
Shout out to Trackstaa'S, Creator of the Year Award, 2021. Let's get it. The blow up is going to happen. Just chilling at the beach, my beachfront estate. Paid for it in cash, $8 million. All off the YouTube money from this summer alone.
So it pains me to give him this award, because I'm sure you're aware of our ongoing battle between each other. The Athlete Special has won the Influencer of the Year. Obviously, because of his YouTube content, he doesn't do a podcast anymore, so that's dropped him down a few marks. But the fact that he's joined Brooks Beast and being sort of the first person in the social media space to join a pro team, I think it really deserves recognising.
Trackstaa'S, thank you guys so much for this award. I'm assuming it's some sort of joke where I'm going to be the butt of it, but thank you guys anyway. It's been a tough year, 2020, but in general, I'm very proud of this award. Thank you.
Podcast of the Year this year goes to Peaked Too Early. They have had countless episodes this year. They're very consistent with it, and the guests they have on some of the highest caliber guests on any podcast.
Wow, Track's the podcast of the year. Thank you so much, guys. That means a lot, especially coming from you. I mean, we really respect all the content you're putting out as well. So this, like I said, really does mean a lot. It's groups like us that are going to, reshape and change the future of the sport and make it more fun to watch. So thanks again. I got to go for a run. Nah, who am I kidding? I'm going to have a beer and then go talk about people that run.
So, Instagram account of the year. So I've given it to Ben Johnson. If you don't follow Ben Johnson, he essentially just posts sort of shoe news, shoe reviews, and just general life as a runner. So the series of the year I have given to Sub 4 Story by The Athlete Special. Sub 4 is such a huge milestone, and I believe it's the first sort of storytelling from a runner on that sort of like concept. So he's sort of breaking boundaries with what he did, and for that reason I've got to give him the series of the year. So the video of the year is actually to one of my favourite YouTubers, and that is Charles Hicks. The video, what has won the award, is Day in the Life of a Stanford Athlete. Mainly because it's got 700,000 views on YouTube, which I feel like is just an amazing sort of attractor to the sport, even if it's not directly running content.
It has just been brought to my attention that I have won the Trackstaa'S YouTube Video of the Year award. And after all the struggle, after all we've made it through, I just want to say thank you. This is all I've ever wanted. I came out of the womb thinking about the Trackstaa'S YouTube Video of the Year award. And now that it's finally here, I just have to thank everyone who was here for me. Thank you to Trackstaa'S for selecting me. This is the greatest achievement of my life, and I don't even know what to do. It's all downhill from here. But thank you so much, guys, and I really appreciate it.
Shoe of the year, probably the easiest award to give from my point of view, and that is the SAUCONY Endorphin Speed. I've got no complaints from it at all, and I can't wait to see what they bring out as their SAUCONY Endorphin Speed 2 in the next year. We have also filmed a review on this because we want to keep this short, so check our YouTube channel if you want to see a more in-depth YouTube video. Mileage shoe of the year, I've picked two for this because I couldn't really decide. One is a very new shoe, which is the Nike Vomero 15. I really liked it, especially with the Zoom X, and yeah, I'm looking forward to keep carrying wearing that throughout the mileage of 2021 because it's a great shoe, and the Zoom X really makes your legs feel fresh. Other than that, this would probably have to be the number one spot if I can only pick one, would be the Hoka CLIFTON 7. Hoka always produce the best mileage shoes, and this is no different. Training shoe of the year, I've gone for the SAUCONY Endorphin Speed again, because that's sort of its main purpose, so like tempos, threshold, track work. And I've also gone for the Nike Tempo Next Percent. I really like that shoe as well, and it's had a lot of bad reviews, so I wanted to put it in there to make sure that you know where I stand on it. So, a bit of a controversial one. Racing shoe of the year has gone to the ADIDAS ADIZERO ADIOS Pro. Hopefully I didn't butcher that name, it's very long. Countless world records have been broken this year, countless races have been won in this shoe, and it sort of outperforms the Vaporfly, so the Alphafly and the Next Percent, so I couldn't really go with another option. And on track, I've gone with the Nike Dragonfly because it's sort of the only super shoe on track. And, Joshua Cheptegei's world records are in it, Gidai's world records are in it, Mo Farah's world record was in it, Sifan Hassan's world record was in it, so I've got to sort of go for that one. Shoe flops of the year, the Nike Alphafly and the Nike Structure 23. First of all, the Nike Alphafly, none of the pros wear it, well, hardly any anyway. And then also the Nike Structure 23, I haven't really heard anything on it since it came out, looks awful. I've heard a few bad reviews, other than that, everything's been quiet, which normally means it's nothing to write home about. The kit of the year, this was up in the air because I couldn't really decide, so I've gone with the Nike World Champion, which is the white and black sort of Nike design this year, and also the cancelled Bauman Track Club kit. Recovery products of the year, first of all, FIREFLY. It's really easy to use, you just attach it to basically just under your knee, and it just increases blood flow in the lower legs especially, and also in the upper legs. And also the recovery boots, basically they're a budget Normatec, cost like £79, which is like $100, and they just massage your legs, and are actually really, really good, and completely blown away with the quality of them as well, because I was expecting them to be a bit naff for the price. Innovation of the year, I've given that to Jake Whiteman's The Athlete Toolbox, which is essentially everything you could possibly want as an athlete within one little bag, what you can take around to travel and also to races. Really small bag, it's got like, I believe like 3 muscle rollers in it, TheraBands, so yeah, it's just a great little piece of kit to carry around to competitions and also just travelling around. Nutrition of the year, it's not really nutrition, but I've got to give that to Run Gum. If you've ever tried Run Gum, I'm sure you know where I'm coming from. really easy to sort of digest, and also it tastes great. The benefits you get from it with all the vitamins and also the caffeine. Products of the year, first of all, Artiken, which is like a bracelet designed for runners, made in Kenya, and I believe 10% of the profits go towards water in Kenya. Don't quote me on that, it's some form of charity, but yeah, really great. You can customize bracelets. And then also the second product of the year, which is sort of topical, based off like all the creators what have sort of held 2020 together in the running world anyway, and that's a camera. Anyone wanting to start a YouTube channel, film races, we need a lot more content, so that's why I've given that the product of the year as well, because I feel like without it, running would be a lost cause by now, and hopefully we can still sort of pull together to make the sport a better place.